Good morning, everyone. Today we will discuss one of the most fundamental functions of management, that is planning. Planning is the starting point of all managerial activities. Before any action is taken, a manager must think in advance about what needs to be done. In this sense, planning acts as a bridge between where we are today and where we want to reach in the future. It is important to understand that planning is not limited to top management alone. Rather, it is a continuous function performed at all levels of the organization. Now let us understand the meaning of planning. Planning simply means deciding in advance what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and who will do it. It involves setting objectives and determining the best course of action to achieve them. Therefore, planning is always future-oriented and goal-driven. Without clear planning, organizational efforts may become directionless and inefficient. Next, we move to the nature of planning. Planning is goal-oriented, which means all planning activities are directed towards achieving specific objectives. It is also future-oriented, as it deals with forecasting and anticipating future conditions. Planning is a continuous process because plans need to be revised as situations change. It is pervasive, meaning it is required at every level of management. Moreover, planning is an intellectual process that requires logical thinking and analysis, and it must remain flexible to adapt to environmental changes. Let us now look at the steps involved in the planning process. The first step is setting objectives, which provides direction. The second step is developing planning premises, which involves making assumptions about the future. Then managers identify various alternatives and evaluate them carefully. After evaluation, the best alternative is selected. Finally, the plan is implemented and continuously reviewed to ensure effectiveness. Now the question arises, why is planning necessary? Planning provides direction and reduces uncertainty by anticipating future risks. It improves coordination among different departments and helps in achieving organizational goals efficiently. It also facilitates control, as actual performance can be compared with planned targets. However, planning is not without limitations. It can be time-consuming and costly, and sometimes it leads to rigidity. Its effectiveness also depends heavily on accurate forecasting. Let us now discuss the types of planning. Strategic planning is done at the top level and focuses on long-term goals. Tactical planning is carried out by middle-level managers and translates strategy into action. Operational planning is short-term and concerned with day-to-day activities. We also have standing plans which are used repeatedly, and single-use plans which are designed for specific situations. To summarize, planning is the foundation of management. It ensures that organizational activities are systematic and purposeful. Despite certain limitations, planning plays a crucial role in improving efficiency, coordination, and decision-making. Finally, let us quickly review a few questions. Planning is future-oriented and is the first function of management. It is continuous in nature, and staffing is not a step in planning. Strategic planning is performed by top-level management, and planning helps in reducing risk. Thank you. Like for more videos,